Vanakkam, Namaste, Sitaram. And in this particular video, I am going to more or less break down more into detail what is called a vrat or vrata. Someone had asked me, had said, they heard me saying using the term vrat or vrata, and what exactly does it mean? They heard that it's supposed to be a vow or whatever. And a vrat is a vow. It is a proclamation that you make in this aspect, like a sankap, a promise, and that has to do to perform different austerities to more or less when going, which is part of a sadhana or leading up to a particular sadhana or devotion. A vrat is a vow that you make to keep, to maintain different things. And a vrat entails different types of fasting, meaning different types of abstinence. So let's use one in particular, Ekadasi. Ekadasi vrats means that one may not be able to consume water. They may not be able to consume food, those type of grains, any type of grains, wheat or whatsoever, rice, dal, whatever, any type of particular grains or any grain byproducts, meaning flour, wheat, and whatever, so forth, bread, roti in this aspect. So that is an example of a particular vrat that is observed for a particular day. There are different types of vrat. Every single day of the bright or the dark full fortnight, there are different vrats that one can observe for the that one can observe, and these things are more or less you find them within the I believe yes, it's within the Nara Puran. You find aspects of these things within the Nara Puran of these particular ideas what you can. There are some aspects of it in the Agni Puran also, what gives details of the tithis and what are the vrats that work out, what are the presiding deities. In my last video, I gave you all the days of the bright and dark fortnight and the presiding deities. And as I said, in the Nara Puran and the Agni Puran, there are details of the vratas or vrats that can be observed for the ruling deities of these particular days leading up to the new moon and to the full moon, which is Amavasya or Purnima. So a vrat is there. There are different three major types that the Rig Veda talks about, which is kaika, that is for purification of the mind. You have Vashtika, Vachika, which is purification of speech, and Manas, which is purification of body. Right? That is general types. There are further breakdowns where one can observe, besides observing particular vrats for particular deities, there are generalized ones where a vrat where one promises in that aspect, they don't eat any food for the whole day. They do not consume water, no food, no water for the day, nothing with salt whatsoever. They're only eating fruits. They may only consume milk. So there are different variation of different vrats or promises one can observe for each particular day or for different days that they observe a fast or something like that, or they're doing devotion, during the course of the week, and so forth. So there are numerous things. So a vrat is more or less a declaration or a promise or a vow to maintain a fast, to abstain from certain things, to perform different tapasyas and such, right? That is also part of a sadhana, right? To do different things to more or less become desirable to God, whichever particular deities that you are trying to have them notice you or get the attention of, or just you just want to worship them because you are humble for all they have done in your life. So you're doing these different types of vrats to pay obedience, to show appreciation and gratitude. So a vrat, as I said, is a promise that one has decided they would fulfill for particular sadhana, for different versions and so forth, right? And that does entail abstinence or fasting from food and different types of liquid, different types of grains, and all these different things, doing different types of tapasya and so forth. So this in more detail is what a vrat or vrata is. So I hope this has more or less educated you more on the different type of vrats and which ones. There are very different variations. You can choose one that might be suitable. I know because of medical reasons for some people. They are unable to do any type of tapasya or penance or observe any particular kind of vrat because of medical issues. Right? So I would not necessarily force anybody. Right? But if you feel you're up there that you want to observe one or two of them, one of them for like let's say a few hours for the day or half of the day, you're more than welcome to try. But please, if at any point in time observing the different vrats you may feel woozy or tired or however disoriented, please lie down, sit down, have something to eat, drink. If you're observing those particular vrats when you're not consuming anything, please consume something, drink something, whatever, that would more or less balance your system. I hope this was more or less educational for you. Jai Sitaram Vanakam.